Hi, this is 2020 AMC 10B, number 25. Okay, now we're gonna try to attack this type of questions. Okay, this question needs a lot of case work, right? If we don't use the case work, it's so confused. Right? So to avoid the confusion, I better use case work. Okay, the question of your DN. What is DN? Unit definition, okay? If we have a number 6, you can express this number 6 with one factor and with two factor. But these two factors are same thing, right? When you find this factor and this, actually they are symmetry. So you can take a permutation, right? Permutation 2, 3, and 3, 2. Include this one. So you don't need to find this one, okay? So how many ways? Anyway, this is what? This is 1. When you take a permutation over here, that is 2. So 1 plus 2 give us 3, right? So we're going to find a number of ways to express what some number, okay, in product form. Okay. Now we have a 96 number. 96 is 32 times 3, right? 32 is what? 2 to the 5th power and times 3. This is the prime factors. So definitely there, what? How many numbers are the maximum? 2, 2, 2, 2, or 2, that is 5, 3. We can, maximum number of factors is 6. That's why I write down 6. That is the maximum number. We cannot go k equals 7, right? So now let's do this one. The first one, if k is one factor, only 96 are available. Only one way. Okay. Okay. When you have two factors, maybe you can try keep this number over here. I'm gonna keep the number 3 over here. 2 is 5th power, okay? 2 is 5th power. So we can find what? This is another one factor 3 already. To find another factor, you can use what? Only what? 2 to the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only one case. Is it okay? Now second one is, now we keep the 3 and 2, keep the over here. So we have only 2 to the 4th power left. Keep going, right? The next one is 2 to the 3rd power, 2 to the 2nd power, 2 to the 1st power. In this case, this is 2 to the 4th power times 3. Yes? Okay. Actually, over here, how many cases over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By each 5, there are different number. So when you take a permutation, we have two different number. A, B permutation is always 2 ways, isn't it? A, B or B, A, right? 2 times. Okay. So we have a 5 number there. When you take a permutation, it is what? 5 times 2 will be total number is what? 10. Okay, that is total number. That's fine. Do you understood, right? So 2 pips times 3, or when you take a permutation, 3 times 2 pips. We have a 2 always, okay? All right. Now take a look at the next one, case work, case 3. What happened case 3? Okay, when case 3, so we keep the right hand side, one group is what? 3 over here, okay? So we have 2 to the 5th power, okay? We're gonna 2 to the 5th power. This is the 5th power. We're gonna divide this one, okay, into 2 groups. How? 1 plus 4, or 2 plus 3, 3 plus 2, same numbers, 4 plus 1, same number, okay? But in this case, how many different ways over here? Can you find out? This is 1 for this number 3, 2, 3, 4, they are all different number. When you take a permutation, that is 3 factorial, isn't it? 3 factorial is what? 3 times 2 times 1, 6. This is already 6 and 6. There are 12 numbers. I'm going to write down 12 numbers total. Okay, now keep going. Now we're going to keep the one number 2 to the right. This is the one groups. Now we still have 4 here, right? So we're going to distribute this one, assign these numbers into 2 groups. How? 1 plus 3, or 2 plus 2 only. That's all. Okay, now take group over here. 1 plus 3, all different numbers. Okay, there are 6 numbers. It's fine. 2, 2 is what same numbers. Okay, so we can divide it by 2 factorial again, right? That is 3 numbers. 6 divided by 2 is 3 numbers. At this time, in this case, there are 9 numbers, 9 different ways available, okay? The next one, now keep the right 2 of this one to the right, one group, okay, to the right side. So we have 2 to the what? Third power, okay? Now we're going to divide this one into 2 groups. How? 1 plus 2, 2 plus only one way, okay? But 1, 2, all this number, they are all different numbers. 3 factorial, okay? This is another 6. Now this is keep the what? 2 to 3 to the right. Now you got the what? Only 3, okay? You got the what? 2 to the 2 over here, right? 2 to the only 1, 1 plus 1. Okay? But in this case, they are the same numbers, 1, 1, right? So 2, 2, and this is 24. If we have 2, 2, 24. Permutation is what? 3 factorial, but these two numbers equal divided by 2 factorial, which is still 3, right? Okay. Now I'm going to delete this one. But in this case, k is 3. How many different ways? 12, 9, 21, 27, 30 different ways. That is your total, okay? Now k is 4. Check it out. Okay, when k is 4, so we take, okay, now the case work, k is 4. K is 4, you got the 1, 3 over here. Now we have still 2 to the 5th power, okay? We're gonna make it this way into 3 groups, okay? How make it? 1 plus this number, right? Divide this 1 plus 3, it's okay. So 1 plus 2 plus 2 is okay too. Any other? It's the same group, okay? So 2, 1, 2, okay? 1, 3, 1, it's the same group. That is okay. So now let's find each case. We have 4 groups over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 different numbers, but these two numbers equal, right? So this is actually 4 factorial over 2 factorial, okay, breaking all, right? 2 numbers equal, and that is 4 times 12, but 12, okay, each case is 12. This is 12, this is 12, total is what? 24. It's okay? Now, 1, 2 is to the right. Now we still have a 2 to the 4th power. To make a group, what is that? 1 plus, 1 plus, 1 plus. 3 groups, I'm sorry, 3, right? Yeah, you still have, yeah, right hand side, we 1 groups already. 1 plus, 1 plus, 2, that's all, okay? That's all possible combinations. So in this case, still, 4 factorial over 2 factorial, right? 12 again, okay? So this is another 12 again. So what's next? 2 squared, 3 in the right. So we have only what? 2 cubed, right? Now we're going to distribute it to 3 groups. So it's only 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's it. But they are all equal numbers. But in this case, 4 factorial over the 3 factorial, right? 1, 2, 3 numbers. You can use this one. 2 to the 1, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 1, and 3. 4 numbers, okay? The permutation is 4 factorial, but these 3 numbers equal. That's why we need to break the order, okay? 4 factorial over 3 factorial. This is only 4 available, okay? All right. Now the next one. That's all, right? 1, 1, 1. But in this case, how much is this one? 12, 24 plus 12 is 36 plus 4 is what? Total is 40. Okay? But this is the one. Don't forget this, okay? All right. When k is 5, a lot of work, right? But if we want to know this, you can go quickly, okay? All right. So 2 to the 5th power. We're going to break this way in 4 groups over here, okay? 1 group's already over here. 4 groups, how many? 1 plus, 3, and 2. That's all. All right? That's only one combination. Find it, in this case, we have 5 factorial, but three numbers are equal, right? So you want to write down over here. That's actually what 2 to the 1, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 1, and 2 to the square, and times 3, right? So how many ways to arrange this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 factorial. But this one, 4 numbers equal, you can break the order, right? How much? 5, isn't it? In this case, 5 is available. Okay, now keep going. 2, keep the y in the right side. We have a 24th power. Now we're going to make 4 groups. What do you want? Only one. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Oops, I'm sorry, I did it wrong over here. Okay, this is 3. 1, 2, 3 numbers equal. So you need to write 3 factorial. Okay, so this is 5 times 4, actually 20. Okay, yeah, I did it wrong. Sorry about that. This is 20. Okay, 20. Okay, don't make mistake. Okay. All right, this is for 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So how many numbers there? 5 numbers, but 4 numbers equal. In this case, 5 factorial over 4 factorial. This is 5. Okay, this is 5. That's 5. That's all right. Okay. All together is how much? 20 plus 5 is what? 25. Okay. Now, case k equals 6. Okay, the last case is k equals 6. So we're going to keep the one number 3 over here. 2 to the 5. Okay. So how many arrange this 5 groups? Only one, right? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's all. Okay. So if we are 1, 2 to the right, it can be 0, right? So 1 is not allowed. Okay. Allowed to use that. Okay. In this case, only 1, right? So we have 6 numbers, 5 numbers equal. So permutation is what? 6 factorial over 5 factorial. It should be 6. But in this case, 6 available. Total number is 6. Okay, yeah, that's all possible cases. Now we can add more, right? How much? 1 plus 10 plus 30 plus 40 plus 25 plus and 6. Okay, you can count this one. This is already 80. Okay, this is 31 and 132, right? Plus 32. So total is what? 112. Okay, different ways. Okay, you can make like a table or well organized. Okay, so well organized data is much more easier. Okay, it may be very helpful. Okay, that's why the answer is what? Choice 2. I'm sorry, choice A, right? Yeah, that's 102 is the answer. Okay. Okay, I hope you understand this one. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Next time, I'll see you again.